Welcome back to the show. We got a great one lined up. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspective.com for exclusive content. Right now, $2.36 trillion market cap for crypto. The market's off by 1.2%. 63,700 plus for Bitcoin, 2,600 plus for Ethereum, 119 billion plus market cap for Tether. And XRP has moved up to the number 6 spot, ladies and gentlemen. 35 billion plus market cap, just above USDC, now at the number 7 spot. XRP is 62 cents, off by 0.4 on the 24. We're still up 6.6 on the 7-day. Range of price very quickly between 61 and just over 64 cents, which is a crucial point. Now, I don't know whether we got the close that we needed or not on 64 cents, but we've hit that mark. So we'll keep an eye on where we are. I think we're dancing still just below where the technical analysts like to see us currently. So we'll keep an eye on it. But let's look at this really quickly here. Ladies and gentlemen, Link2's private equity is one of the most incredible opportunities that you're ever going to have when it comes to investing. Don't believe it. It's still true. All you have to do is click the link below, sign up, register, and get started, and get access to Ripple private equity. Get access to Cerebras, which is probably going to bury NVIDIA. How about Zipline, which is automating and using drones to deliver medications and packages to people already around the world. These things are remarkable opportunities. I mean, do not sleep on this. Click the link below. Check out my sponsor. I tell you, this is a remarkable opportunity to get into private equity with the most affordable minimums on the planet, bar none. Check out my sponsor. Look at this. We're starting with the GOAT this morning. Shout out to the digital asset investor. He says XRP. The only thing that's changed is we're closer. Come on in. Damn right. Somebody feeling bullish this morning. And so am I. And I think you will before the day's over and before this video's over. Look at this. Breaking news. UBS warns of major U.S. dollar decline. Okay, we knew this is coming, but hang in there. So does the Fed. Fed's Bostic says he is open to another 50 BPS, another 0.5% interest rate cut in November. And they just did one. Okay, so the writing's on the wall. We know how bad it's getting, right? You doing back-to-back half-point cuts like that, we know it's bad. Meanwhile, Ripple, I believe, is preparing for exactly that moment. And not only that, but also in the digital realm as well. We're going to talk about it now. So Ripple mints a fresh 80,000 RLUSD. And here's the launch and the timeline. Let's take a look at it. Totally right now, we're somewhere over, I think it's 1.8 million now. Yeah, it is. So over the past few weeks, Ripple stablecoin minted has intensified for the Ethereum network and the XRP ledger with more than 1.8 million tokens minted in the treasury thus far. And they're calling this next stage in beta. So, and we know we're in beta right now. But with about 3 months left for the year to end, the intrigue is getting more intensified. Notably, Monica Long confirmed that the firm needs approval from the United States SEC before launching. This is why I've said to you, whether it was a conscious choice or whether it was just something that got by them, which I do not think it was, I'm glad that they waited to do stable coins and smart contracts because we're the ones that got sued, ladies and gentlemen. Not Ethereum. No, they got a free pass. They were allowed to do those things, right? They were allowed to have an ICO and not get in trouble. Here's the other thing. We've gone to court with Ripple over XRP to find out whether institutional transactions are securities or whether retail transactions are securities. We've gotten our answer there. How come we still don't have that answer for Ethereum? But it's out here running around every day, isn't it? That's why I'm glad that Ripple has pulled back and waited to launch a stable coin because they knew, just like I know, you're going to need the SEC's approval. You know, the same agency that's probably going to appeal your case. Per an earlier report, the regulator has settled charges against True USD stablecoin issuer for offering unregistered securities. Ripple has recently ended a long-drawn legal battle with the SEC, which is not over, actually, if the SEC appeals. It plans to check all the boxes ahead of the RLUSD stablecoin launch. Pending this launch, Monica Long reiterated that the stablecoin will play a crucial role in settlement, the core Ripple business. No question about it. Let's take a look at this very quickly here. There's more being launched on the Ethereum network during beta right now than on the XRP ledger. And here is the reason why from Mr. Man right here. It says here, the decision to launch RLUSD on Ethereum is strategic. Ethereum is the leading platform for DeFi applications with a vast ecosystem that includes decentralized exchanges, lending platforms, and various financial services. By introducing RLUSD on Ethereum, Ripple aims to tap into this extensive network, providing a stable, trusted digital dollar for a range of DeFi activities. There's no question about it. And he says here to this, he says, here is to set up on why Ripple is implementing RLUSD on Ethereum first. There's more activity on there. There's over $300 billion market cap on there. Let's just take a look real quick. Yeah, over $300 billion market cap on Ethereum. Of course they should launch there. Makes sense. All right, now let's look at this, because this makes a lot of sense too. Don't forget that tokenizing gold on the XRP ledger is a very real thing. Meld Gold teams up with Ripple, launches gold, silver tokens on the XRP ledger this quarter. This third quarter ends yesterday. So this is super exciting. We're seeing all what I think we're seeing here with understanding the trouble the Fed's in, the dollar is collapsing, right? All of this. And then what are we seeing? The introduction of a new value protocols, a new digital economy that's preparing to release these stable coins, which are these instruments that are able to move value on these new value protocols for the new digital economy. Yeah, I like what we're seeing, but that's how early we are. Nevertheless, take a look at this. Oh boy. Here you see it. Crypto right in the payload of ISO 20022 message. How many times did they tell us this ISO 2022 is not it's not related to tokens, when in fact it is. It's embarrassing that these people continue to try to say that there is no connection here. Listen, let me explain this. Saying that ISO 20022 messaging and the standardization of messaging across the board and the adoption of this more than a decade old ISO 20022 as the standard messaging language to move away from the MT and all the rest of the MX structures. Okay, well, that's the same thing as looking at the shipping industry, right? And understanding the standardization of using the same kind of ships and the same kind of containers and the same kind of ports with the same kind of cranes and the same kind of trucks, so we could standardize the process, right? But yet it's like someone telling you, well, the ships won't be involved. No, the ships won't be involved, right? It's embarrassing. Of course, this standardization is obviously so they can deliver a more consistent, rich data message flow. But at the same time, they have also allowed for the coding of digital assets. That's why you see crypto written right there. Here's a quick example, by the way, of how you can find out that looking at market cap does not help you. Chad Steingraber puts it right here. He says, basically, I'm going to show you in one post how much new net money inflows are needed in XRP to move the price, and how market cap is not a true indicator of how much money is actual market. And the reason for that is because you have to think of XRP like oil. You have to remember it has utility. So it's not just like a stock that just based off of market cap and the issuance of how many issuance of bonds or stocks that have been issued. That's not what's going on here. There's utility in this. So for the week, he shows a new net inflow of just $800,000 was injected into XRP, which he shows in these diagrams here. We don't need to look at. What you need to know is this. That 800,000 that was injected into XRP caused XRP's market cap to go from 32.61 billion to 37.35 billion. That is a $4.74 billion market cap increase based on $800,000 over the course of a week. Now imagine the billions of dollars of new money being injected into XRP every day, let alone when we reach trillions of dollars. See? And this should help. You're going to love this. At least 10 countries will likely be accepted and announced in October 22nd and 24th, which is during the same time that Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson will be speaking at the Philadelphia Fed. And at that same time, while they're speaking to the Philadelphia Fed about new payments innovation, that they're doing, BRICS is going to be accepting another 9 or 10 countries, and their primary goals will be focused on announcing a plan for blockchain payment systems. So everybody's meeting on the same 2 days for the same 2 reasons. What does that tell you? And then we have this. BRICS partner, UAE, Dubai, baby. Ripple Technologies has offered secure financial services approval in Dubai. And there it is right there from Ripple themselves. We're delighted to have secured in principle approval of a financial services license from Dubai Financial Services Authority, unlocking end-to-end managed payment services in the UAE. You damn right. Like Jack the Rippler says, bullish for XRP, baby. You better believe it. This is so exciting to me. So very exciting to me. And I hope it's hitting you the same way this morning. Anders says, rightfully so, Ripple will be the first blockchain-enabled payment services provider to be licensed by the DFSA. Over 20% of Ripple's global customer base is located in the UAE. With DFSA authorization, Ripple is set to roll out its enterprise-grade digital asset infrastructure to a broader customer base in the UAE. Great moves by Ripple. Absolutely it is. And I love it, and I know you do too. And here is how XRP significantly rises to a stable price. I have broken this down multiple times, and Smoke Dog does a great job of it here too. As banks increasingly adopt Ripple's DLT solution for international payments, as I've just reported to you, and payment service providers such as Finastra, Volante, CGI take advantage of the cross-currency RTGS capability, real-time gross settlement system capability, and the neutral liquidity marketplaces provided by the XRP ledger, the network's transaction volume will grow massively. XRP's quantity will constantly decrease as any limited asset that is actively utilized, its value tends to rise. Therefore, the growth of the network, XRP's price is expected to increase significantly. When you think about the introduction of spot ETFs, they have to pull and they have to custody everything that gets bought there. You think about putting more total value locked up in XRP ledger automated market makers. All of this plays into exactly what he's talking about here. Although XRP has experienced some volatility, Ripple believes this will even out as demand for XRP as a bridge currency becomes more constant. Think of the adoption now with the clarity we get from legislation. And there's news on that front I'll be covering in my second video. You're not going to want to miss it. So this is super, super exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Over time, as banks adopt distributed ledger solution, international payments, payment services, all of this you see, right? XRP's volume will grow massively. XRP is poised to become the best liquidity vehicle for international funds transfer, a market with an annual volume of $180 trillion. How about that one? Right? That's what they're after. A dent in the universe. We all know what we're supposed to be doing here. We all know what's going on. And I can tell you, I feel like I'm seeing it. It's not financial advice from me or anyone else. It's just my digital perspectives. And now I'm about to see something else that we have to take a look at inside of the Freedom Zone. And it involves taking away your rights. And it is someone who sat in a presidential administration as a cabinet member, now talking about dealing with striking down your free speech so they can get done the things they want to do to all of us, including you. And you should want to know about it because they're working on this feverishly. You can go to digperspectives.com, click the Freedom Zone. It's a great way to support the channel for less than the cost of a cup of coffee per month. We appreciate each and every one of you that support the channel. You have no idea what it means to us. We're going in right now. Come on in. Oh, boy.